Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel Masculinity Uncovered. I am your host, Jonathan, and the topic of today is a man's hope for tomorrow. Now, I've scoured the internet with the help of AI and the internet because I like to use both sometimes, trying to kind of organize my thoughts, and here it goes. So, today I want to talk about something heavy, something I've been wrestling with, and I know a lot of you are too. I think it's a feeling that there is something extremely wrong with society. I'm coming at this from a man's perspective. I'm guessing most of you watching this will be men, so here it goes. I do think it also resonates with a bunch of people, not just men, but men majorly. So, where are we going? What is the real future for tomorrow? Something I've noticed lately is that there is a decline in hope. I mean, I noticed this, but when I ask this to a lot of people, I get a 50-50 answer. Most of them are, things are okay. Others, they see exactly what I see. Stuff that we used to dream about, like the house, the family, the career, stability in general. It kind of just feels like it's slipping out of reach. For a lot of guys out there, it really does feel like no matter how hard you grind, the system's basically designed to keep you down. You look at the economy, the cost of living, the chaos in the world, it's easy to feel like surviving is becoming unbearable. Sometimes I have caught myself wondering, are people truly giving up? Maybe, excuse me, maybe it's not because they're weak, but because the weight of it all is just too much, regardless of what we are as men. Here's a crazy thought. What if I'm not wrong? What if society is teetering the thesaurus, right? What if society truly is on the brink of destruction? What are we? What if we're heading towards some kind of reset, like a modern Stone Age? I mean, let's think about it. Civilizations rise, they peak, and then they fall. History is full of those cycles. Did we actually design this way? Did we build a world that grows fast, burns bright like the United States, and then suddenly crashes on purpose? Or is it human nature to just push until we break? I truly don't have all the answers, but honestly, I think that's part of the problem. I think men today are craving for a vision of the future, something to aim for, something to fight for. Because if we don't have that vision, that hope, what's the point? If there's no tomorrow to hope for, why keep pushing enough for today? Or why keep pushing today as well? If we don't know what tomorrow entails, what are we doing? Here's what I'm trying to say, and I want you to hear me out. Even if the world is crumbling, the hope isn't in some perfect system or a guaranteed outcome. The hope is us, sure. It is in the choices we make and the communities we build and the values we bring into it. It is true that the future is uncertain. Maybe it is a reset, maybe it's chaos, and maybe it's just something we can't even imagine. But men as a rule have always faced these unknowns, and we've actually carved a path. That is what we do as men. We find the impossible. What's the hope, really? Maybe it's in finding purpose. Maybe it's finding purpose in the world that has no purpose. Maybe it's standing tall, not just for us, for ourselves, but for people around you, your family, your friends, and your community, if we have one. It's refusing to give up, even when society makes it feel like it's going up. Even when society feels like it's trying to give up all the time. We don't know what's coming, but we can decide who we're going to be when we get there. Guys, I do know that it's tough out there. I really do understand, but let's not let the weight of the world steal our fire, or so says the internet. I mean, I could ramble on, but the reality, it's not looking great. I know I'm going back and forth on have hope, have no hope, but many people who are black pilled, they will say, what's the point of everything? Honestly, I don't have the answers. I really don't. I do think we need a vision as men. I think we need hope for the future. And not some, hey, hear me roar kind of thing. The more I think about it, the more it makes me wonder. Yes, it's not easy, but what's actually worse is giving up. Because if you give up, at some point it'll kind of feel like it's never enough. Because you could have done better than if you did not try. I mean, are we headed really for an impossible future? Or is there actually a light at the end of the tunnel? Yes, it's true that it's more uncertain today than it was before, but listen, I think there is a purpose for this. I mean, it cannot just all end in nothing, right? What is the point of if they design society that way to crumble in the future? Then these people must understand that if people lose hope, there is no future, right? The people who designed it, I mean, the architects of the matrix, so to speak. So there's really only one solution: push, attain, conquer, reset, right? So the message for today, ladies and gentlemen, you ladies, especially gentlemen, find a way. There has to be something. There has to be a way. Figure out a path, even if it means complete hopelessness. Find a path. There is no other way. The future really truly depends on you, no matter what people say. I wish you the best. Thank you for joining me again. I appreciate your time. Ciao.